a huge announcement. I am retiring my old self. We should all do that. That's what we're meant to do as we live our lives. We evolve and we become different people. Well, at least we should, because we've gained more wisdom, knowledge, and experience that we could use to give to others. But if we don't acknowledge that, we can't offer that to the world, and I haven't been acknowledging that. And that's an old pattern. I was thinking about it today, and if I could tell you how many times I have given away my life for everyone else, it's really embarrassing, and I know a lot of my clients have done that as well. You've done it with your family, maybe with your kids or something, but I've done it with everything, with my clients and the whole bit, and it's exhausting. November 2nd, I will be 72 years old, and I can't retire because I keep doing the same thing. I keep trying to convince people to become better. I keep trying to convince people to invest in themselves and to live a magnificent life because I know what's there. I know this because I've lived it. I went through so many struggles my entire life that I figured out that I have the tools, that I know how to guide someone else there. But I still kept holding on to this old idea that I had to help everyone, and I can't do that. It is a horrible pattern that I've carried forever, because sometimes you are just not going to move. You are just not going to, you've been programmed for so long that you're not going to believe anything that I say or someone else says to you until you are ready. And I get that. But I keep holding on, trying to convince you, trying to think maybe they'll hear it one day. I just saw something from Dean, from another email from Dean Grazioli, and he's saying he's doing the same thing because we're trying to get people to move, but it's exhausting. And I am tired. My mentor said to me almost 3 years ago, he says, you have to stop trading time for money. And I couldn't do it. I kept doing this thing of trying to get you to have lessons and I can't. It's no fun. So now what can I do? What I'm going to do is, first of all, I talked about my program. It's there. You have it for another day, and I'm going to leave that right there for another day. But after that, it's going to be doubled because I can't keep doing that. I can't keep putting it out there for at that rate because nobody understands the value and what it could do for you. So I have to change that. Then with my private clients, I'm going to give you, if you want private sessions, I don't care what it's for, if you want empowerment, vocal coaching, whatever it is, I'll leave some links that you could take advantage of, but they will only be good for a year. Once you purchase, they're only good for a year because I'm not going to lock myself into having to do something forever. People who have sessions already, they'll always be good, but I want to start enjoying my life, but more importantly, I have to make a bigger difference in the world. You may not understand that, but I do. Our world is going through a big change, a big split, and I've known this information for years, and I've been holding back, trying to get other people to understand this, but I do understand it, and I want to work with those people who understand it as well. Meaning, you know that there's something that you came to the world to do, to offer, to achieve. You've been afraid of it. You're feeling not confident, or you have these self-esteem issues, whatever it is, or you're in terrible relationships. That is all the stuff that I work with in my program and in my coaching. There is nothing that anyone could bring me as a difficulty or a problem that I could not guide you to the solution. So I know how valuable that is. Other people know how valuable it is, but I haven't been talking to the right people. That's all. And I did that because I was holding myself back. And I've talked about it and I've put it out there. I've written it many times because I've known that if I were to go to a joint venture partner, somebody who could get out there and get this information to a much larger audience, I would be fine. But I didn't do that because I thought, well, they're going to want me to charge much more money. Let me see if I can get other people to. Didn't work. So I'm ending all of that. So what I'm doing is I'm leaving everything, through Tuesday. As I said, you can still come into the program if you want to at that rate, but then it's going to be double after that. I'll leave the links for the sessions. If you want some of those, that's up to you, but they will only be good for a year. Then after that, I'm only going to negotiate. meaning I only want to see people in private sessions where we will figure out what is your plan. What is it that you want to accomplish in your life? Let's figure that out. How long is it going to take? How much are you willing to invest in yourself? How much work are you going to put in? And I'm going to tell you that you'll have that result. That's the kind of work that I want to do. I've done it with many people, and it's fun for me. I've always taken care of everyone else before myself. And I know many of you have that problem. Some of us do. And it's a different time in the world, however, because that has to change, and I have to change it. So I just wanted to give you the announcement because I have to change. I need my life to be enjoyable. That's what you're supposed to have as well. An enjoyable, happy, successful, prosperous life. And I will tell you, we're going to have to work at getting there, because the next several months, it's not going to look like that's what's happening, which again is why I am doing this work. I know how vital it is if I have more people in the world who are loving themselves, being productive, and creating something that's going to bring light and love into the world, because we're going to need it. So you have my announcement, and now you can make your decision. See you soon.